Can Chainlink be stopped from this current upward channel that it is in? At this point, the answer is no, because let's talk about this upward channel that is pretty clear to see. And then we're going to talk about another one that price action is showing that just shows Chainlink moving higher and higher. You can obviously see the upward trend that we have here caused by higher highs here and higher lows. Chainlink has been in that channel since November, the 1st of November, and it's been grinding higher, minus the bottom that we experienced here that was caused by some misinformation around Bitcoin on January 3rd, which caused a lot of altcoins to break their support. It caused Link to break its support, which was this rising channel here. But those altcoins did recover, and unlike some of those altcoins, like let's say ADA, here was its break on the 3rd of January from that misinformation. You can see the drawdown and then the pullback. Well, ADA fell, has continued to fall, whereas Link said, where'd my Link go? It said, I'm going to fall and then get back in and continue to rise. Now, it's not been a spectacular recovery or a spectacular move up. It's been a grind, which is sometimes good. That's what you want to see, is a positive structure of ups and downs that take you higher and higher. And that's what we're seeing in Link right now. Another point is that, like I've already kind of mentioned, Link is behaving differently than some of these other altcoins. Like VET has a downtrend, Solana has a downtrend, Avalanche has a downtrend, DOT has a downtrend. I could go on and on. Link is like, nope, not going to have a downtrend. Instead, we're going to go higher. So Link is comfortably inside of this channel right here going higher. Not only that, but if you look at this, I've got another even more intense upward channel that Link is creating that looks just like this. It's just this continuous rising since, what is that? Let me get this fixed. Since it broke back above this support level of 13.4, roughly around there, it broke back above that resistance rather and has become support, and that happened on January 8th. So for the past 13 days or so, Link has been grinding not only in this channel, but in this channel as well. And it looks like those are going to intersect nicely right here, somewhere around here, about 14.6, 15, 14.6. And as long as Link can stay above inside these channels, it just makes sense that Link is going to go higher. Now, is Link going to explode higher? It doesn't appear that way. It doesn't look like we're going to wake up one day and find Link at 19, although, you know, that could happen. It's certainly not out of the realm of possibility, but it's doing a slow march upward, which is completely healthy. Now, Bitcoin's also got its things going on, and it is affecting the altcoins. I wonder what Bitcoin is going to do. It also had its rising channel here since the beginning of December, and it has fallen out of the bottom of that over the past week to week and a half and has gone down and tagged 40. My guess is Bitcoin is eventually going to hit 40 again before it ever hits the top of this channel. Since it's fallen out the bottom, it seems like it's going to go lower. It could go back into this channel and then go up and hit 44, 45 before falling again. But I still think we're going to be comfortably under 40,000. We'll close under 40,000 before we'll hit the top of the channel back here on Bitcoin. That is what has been causing a lot of this downward pressure on these other altcoins. That and just the big gains that these altcoins had. Some of them increasing 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 times from this run up from October to December. Solana is one you're probably aware of if you keep up with crypto, has increased 6 times from 2021 up to 127. Okay, and it's been working its way back down, giving up some of those gains. Well, the good news is, if you're Link did not do that big run up in December and January. It did a slight run up in December and January, but not a big run up like we saw in ADA and VET and Solana and Avalanche and things like that. So the good news is, if you want to say, Link is just acting more mature right now. I don't know if that's not a great way of saying it, but it's kind of acting like the adult in the room. It's not going up and down with this right here, making big highs and then coming back and giving a lot of that back. it's doing a gradual climb, and it seems to be resistant to the other altcoin moves and the Bitcoin pressure. Now, is it completely resistant? I don't think it's completely resistant. If Bitcoin does fall below 40,000, I expect us to eventually fall out of the bottom of this channel and maybe hit 13 or 14, this area right around here somewhere. But right now, it's giving us no indication that it is going to do that. And for it to give any indication, it's got to go below this channel and go below this channel. So you kind of have two levels of support that Link has to get through before you have to worry about it falling. And even then, I don't think it's going to fall that far. You see, this is kind of an extreme level that I have marked. What's that, between 10 and 12? And of course, we're nowhere close to that. There's a lot of things that would have to happen for us to be getting into that 10 to 12 level. That's an extreme level. I'm not worried about that right now. It would have to break this channel, break this channel, break this resistance, break this low, and then break this 12, which is a nice round number, which is the top of this constructive activity. So it's got about 4 or 5 levels Link has to break before it would get to severe levels of falling. And right now it looks, like I said, like the adult in the room. It's like, y'all do your thing over here, and I'm just going to keep grinding higher. I'm not going to be spectacular. I'm not going to be the one dancing in the middle of the dance floor. I'm just going to be off on the corner doing my work. And that kind of seems where Link is. And so Link looks good. It looks healthy. It looks like it's could continue to grind higher. It's already created this channel. Let's keep an eye on it and find out what happens. Right now, it looks like nothing but solid moves up. Not saying you're not going to experience some downs, okay? This is the adult in the room again, right? It could have some ups and downs, but it seems to be holding well and gradually pushing higher, which, you know what? That's really what you want out of your crypto. All right. Y'all take care. I'll keep an eye on Link and keep you updated on it as well. Be safe and be careful out there with your money.